Hello there, people of the internet. I'm not at my normal filming spot because I'm actually setting up a new filming spot, and the old filming spot is currently full of stuff. As a matter of fact, the spot's going to be over in that corner right there once I finish setting that up. So that's gonna take a minute just because of the things that we're doing. But anyway, not too terribly long ago, at least at time of recording this, I have no idea when I'm going to actually upload this, I made some videos with my buddy Steve, went out to his gun range, brought the camera, we had some good times, but some of the things that we filmed needs a little bit of context versus me just throwing those videos up. So my buddy Steve, we were at his range, and he broke out a 30-30 Trapper, and essentially what the Trapper models of lever action they are shorter versions of lever action rifles. Now, I don't own a Winchester brand 30-30. My 30-30 is a Marlin, and I don't necessarily know a whole lot about their Trapper series. I'm not sure if that's the ones that like break in half and come apart or not, but I do know that it was like a really short, handy little rifle. So we were out there, we ran some lead through it, and this is how it went. You know, I'm realizing that you guys can see my computer here. This is where I do all of my video editing and whatnot. I got my whiskey to keep me occupied. I got a bunch of books for whenever things get bored. That background is actually from me playing Monster Hunter on Steam. If y'all want to add me on Steam, I'll throw my little Steam name up somewhere here. Y'all can add me and play some Monster Hunter, I guess. Alright, so you remember how you just said what that ammunition was? Say it again, okay. Now that I got the camera rolling.
Okay, this is a Winchester Trapper in 30-30. Circa 1980, it does not have the push button safety or the tang safety that they came on with. The bullets that I'm shooting, the loads I'm shooting, hand loads, the bullet is a my own cast 134 grain bullet, 314 in diameter, and I am shooting them through a 308 bore, but it's soft lead, which is another thing too I have found, is that the softer lead, in my experience, doesn't lead as bad as the hard lead. You know, go figure. Everybody says I'm wrong, but it works in my case. But I got these lightly loaded with a charge of unique and you know, very common pistol and shotgun powder, and it's more of just like a little fun critter getter, I would say, if you wanted to call it anything.
Little plinking load, huh?
You got it.
What do they call them? Parlor rounds. There's a little parlor load.
Yeah, that would be it.
Well, give her hell, Mel.
Okay.
I'd like to see these bullets compare the accuracy of these bullets with regular diameter 308 bullets to see what kind of accuracy loss we're getting.
That could be a good one for the next time, sizing these down to maybe about 310 or so. Now I'm shooting them as cast. I'm not sizing these at all, and I've got them lubed with A-locks, which is a Lee product. Yep. And the other good thing, I guess you could say, about the A-locks is, if you know somebody that works in an auto undercoating business, A-locks is vehicle undercoating. Okay. It's the same thing.
All right, I'm going to remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll come in handy for later lubrication purposes.
Almost non-existent recoil. I would say...
That looks like it's still got some beef behind it, though.
Yeah. I would say it's probably moving at about 1,400 feet per second, thereabouts.
Well, yeah, that's enough to take down whatever it is you're aiming at.
It's pretty much 19th century velocity, so
hey,
the deer weren't any tougher then than they are today, so... Let's take a look.
Let's go see what we got going on here. Show me the money.
Vertical stringing in here.
Yes, sir. That's a good grip, though.
There, and there, and
I think we got one right there.
Over here, okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not bad.
Okay, well, as you know, you're going to shoot them next.
Yes, sir. I think, here, let me see that marker.
Yeah,
I'm going to make...
marked out there.
Well, I'm going to make my aim point right here. Well, we don't have anything.
Okay, go ahead and mark out those other guys in there so we got... Okay, good.
There you go.
Okay, good.
Hi, camera. How you doing? My aim point's gonna be right here, because we already got a bunch of bullets right there. Wonderful. I hear some weather coming in too.
I do too, yeah.
You know, last night I was disassembling a Rossi R92 to essentially inspect it, see how it's doing and whatnot. And I discovered that the disassembly and reassembly process of that is an absolute nightmare. Not necessarily because of the 1892 design, but because Rossi, I mean, they're definitely a budget company, but their fit and finish is so tight and stiff. You gotta like tap everything out of place, but you also gotta hold everything in line against spring tension so you could put pins in and screws and whatnot. It was a nightmare. I spent probably about 4 hours just disassembling that thing and then putting it back together. Versus other nicer brands which have better fit and finish.
You want to strangle them by the time you're done.
Yeah, the fit and finish on that was just an absolute nightmare of a time. All right, well, let me send a couple of these 30-30 rounds downrange with this 1894 Trapper here. I imagine that with full power 30-30 loads, those can be a little bumpy in this thing because this is small and lightweight.
Yeah, they're probably a little bit below what would be mid-range.
Got to figure what, this is a 16-inch barrel?
16.
Yep, sure looks that way. You ready?
Ready. Fantastic.
My turn. I'm going to go for that target where I put that red dot. At least I think I am. I can't see nothing. Big old ant. Oh, that is delightful to shoot. Yeah, that's very nice.
I have fired it with the 170 grain factory jacketed.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
That hurts.
Yeah, this is delightful. What powder are you using in this?
This is actually just unique.
Unique.
Yeah.
Nice. Any idea how many grains?
134. Oh, of the unique, it's going to be just under 10 grains.
Just under 10 grains, so like 9.5.
9.8.
Yeah, loads like this are nice shooting, but they also help conserve powder. Like normally you'd spend about 30 grains of powder or so in a 30-30 round.
This would work on smallish critters.
Oh yeah. Oh hell, I'd be willing to bet this would work on deer too. Close enough range. All right. So you'll see how I did. Okay. I could not see that red dot at all though.
It's hard to see.
Oh yeah.
It is.
I just barely passed the eye test you got to take to get your new license.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's about good right there.
Your shot, yeah.
That's pretty fantastic right there. That's actually very fantastic. I like that a lot. I'll take that, especially because I couldn't see this at all.
Okay, well, I'll get you some of those bullets for your your fantasy there.
100%.
And you know, you can try them on 308. 762 by 54, 303.
Yeah, I imagine there's quite a few things that I could do with those.
30-06, whatever. It could be a very flexible bullet.
Been a little while since I've done this. Bonnie and Clyde be damned. Poor man's Garrett. It's a shame that bolt-action shotguns aren't more mainstream.